Hello, Facebook. I'm here to talk to you today about a few things, slightly less religious topics and more this time on politics. First up is my ongoing following and observation of the C.A.L.M Act, or Commercial Advertisement Loudness Mitigation, which I think is just the greatest bill ever to be passed by our efficient and fantastic Senate that we have here in the United States. It reads that no commercial can be louder than the program that it's on. Isn't that great? You could just be watching NCIS and then all of a sudden Fruit Loops, and and you just don't want to hear about it. So thank you, government, for taking a firm stance on the loudness of commercials. It makes my day. Moreover, the actual following of this bill, I learned a few things. The first thing I learned is that our government can pass things quickly if they kind of work well for everyone. But, on the other hand, our government is not able to pass things that are A, needed, and B, complicated. This is a really simple bill, so they push it through, and that's good. That's all well and good. But in terms of giving aid to the Haitians, or fixing the health care, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, fixing the health care, however you think it should be done, needs to happen. And the point is, it's not getting done. But they were able to lower the loudness of commercials. Way to go! I am very, very proud of you, Senate. I really am. Thank you for looking out for me, the American television viewer, and my eardrums. But also what I learned about this bill is that back in 2009, it was first instated in the government, put into the works of getting it done, and just now has the Senate pushed it through. I don't understand why it's so difficult for a bill to be written, the House to say yes, the Senate to say yes, and get it through. I mean, what kind of debate could have possibly went on about the Commercial Advertisement Loudness Mitigation Act? What possibly could have they been arguing about? Did John McCain say, well, if we pass this bill, we will incur healthcare costs for all of the large shift in shock waves of loudness going to each person's ears, and it'll destroy the American economy. While the Democrats are saying it's the right thing to do, humanism, blah 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 blah. If that didn't happen, why didn't it just get passed through? It shows. I think this bill is the emblem of the inefficiency in the Senate. Not only did this bill take 2 years to pass, it shows that the Senate won't pass anything that's not easy to understand or not completely partisan. It's ridiculous. But that's my feelings on that, and that's how I think our Senate should be done. So, just as everything is all well and good here, we have just recently this happened. I'm gonna bring this up because it just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. We have the Mortgage Bankers Association, or the MBA for short. When I first heard about this, I thought NBA. I'm like, what? Why are all the basketball teams in the country losing money? And I'm like, oh, MBA, Mortgage Bankers Association. Well, they have a headquarters, apparently, a $79 million headquarters, which is kind of, not very expensive. But what I thought was funny is they defaulted on their mortgage. Yeah, the Mortgage Bankers Association defaulted on their mortgage and had to move because these geniuses, the orchestrators of the housing boom and bust that destroyed our economy, can't even get a handle on their own finances. So it just doesn't make any sense. They packed up and moved somewhere else, and their $79 million headquarters went up for sale. $41 million, a great business move for the company that was able to take over the building, but the Mortgage Bankers Association lost a ton of money off the deal. It just makes me so happy to know that the association that orchestrated the demise of our economy, not intentionally, but they did, is having mortgage troubles. Maybe if they stayed there, they might get foreclosed upon. But I think our great and fantastic country here deserves a little applause. Alright, Facebook, tomorrow should be the video about why I think Buddhism is great and why I think more people should have Buddhist ideals, but as for today, we're going to stick with just political topics, and hopefully you learned a little something here about the efficiency of our government.